everyone wave hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, because really, like, everybody here is morning, afternoon, evening. So, like, that's a thing that's happening. But hello, everyone, and welcome to our season 2 finale of the World of Ashenfell. We're not, like, over. It's just we're taking a break after this. But yeah, so without further ado, we're going to have everyone go around, introduce themselves, their character. Jen, you get to come up with something for us to answer on spot during our intros. And Jen, you kick us off, fam. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm going to be the DM, and I will have to say, once again, on air, so it's cemented forever, I do love my players very much.
Aww. You're too cute.
We love you.
We love you.
I hope they have a lot of fun today. I will reiterate, this battle's going to take a while, so take a break when you need it. But that being said, question. What kind of lipstick your character would wear?
Hi, I'm Emma, first of all. Hamalu on the internet. I'm playing Jorah Dunn, who's a bard lock we discovered, also part warlock. He would wear, there's a certain kind of lipstick that looks like green, and when you put it on your lips, it turns a shade of pink according to your pH levels. I feel like he would do that. He's also entertained that it's meant to make it look the exact same color as your butthole. Bards, you're welcome. Martin. Just coming out the gate like, bar, I've set the bar for you all. You're welcome.
Thanks.
This channel is maturing. It's just pink dragon at first.
Yeah, we're
Hearing the phrase exact same color as your butthole in a Scottish accent is just I didn't know how perfect it was going to be.
Yep. Yeah, this is what you get when you come here.
Well, that's a hard act to follow. Well, it's harder for Orr because he doesn't really have lips. He has a beak. But I would say he'd probably sharpen his beak. So it would probably be some sort of kind of nail sharpener. I would say that Eric Krokras probably have a tool for that, like we have nail scissors. So that would be what kind of lipstick Orr wears.
Freddie.
I am Freddie. I am playing Mehaman Ovid, the Air Genasi cleric, and I'm using a subclass from the Arcadia set. And Mehaman has a kind of like patchy cloud pattern on his skin. And whenever I draw him, it's with the kind of like lighter patch around his kind of like muzzle area. So I think that he probably already wears like a darker shade of blue lipstick to make his lips stand out, and presumably is also the shade of his butt, now that I think of it.
Yay!
There you go.
Yeah, she wants to go inside. Sorry. I am live. There's a cat screaming outside of my house. It's the neighbor's cat. She just wants to go inside, so she just hangs out. So, hi everyone. I'm Val. This is my bottle of wine. It's finale. I am bringing to you Daphne. She is a witch doctor, which is a homebrew class from community members of my Raptor Pack. So if you're interested in learning about that class, please join my Discord. It'll get prompted here in a second. As far as her, she's half Eladrin, and as far as her lipstick color goes, why do you think I'm wearing this color? I was like, I had like 3 colors in my hand, both shades of various blue-green. So she does lean towards, in her makeup, greens and golds and sometimes like aqua colors. So that's, so yeah, she's got like this aquamarine lipstick going on, because that's what she does. So yeah, that's me. And hey y'all, hey, in chat, if you want to help us out during the finale or fuck us over, We are a viewer-affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. For every 100 biddies that you donate, you can give a luck point to anybody you see here, or just like the luck point pool as we have collected with this one, which is currently at 23. We have 23 re-rolls, so fucking use them, please.
Yes.
On top
what
of
about the next encounter?
if you would like to give us greater healing potions, you can do that by subscribing to the channel or gifting subscriptions. If you want to give us nat 20s or nat 1s, that is a direct donation of $5 through Streamlabs, or even coffee if you want to go through coffee. But I don't have my coffee alert set up, so just ping me that it went through if you guys go through coffee, whatever your preference is. So without further ado, that's what we do here. Jin, take us away.
Remember, if you need a break, please take it. But take it after your turn, as this battle will be long.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be comfortable during this. This battle will not be easy. It's not designed to be easy. This is a battle where you will face a pivotal moment of you do or do not.
Mm-hmm.
That's as simple as that. I don't expect to pull any punches today, so don't pull any punches against me.
Gotcha.
From DM to player. Now, the morning comes. It's a pale dawn in the world of Lorness. The birds sing softly overhead, and the sky is clear. It contrasts with what you know you have to face in order to gain the alliance of Lorness that you and the people you have come to know depend upon. Lorness being a formidable religious army of sorts could turn the tide later down the line. So a lot depends on this. But the somber morning kind of reaches you as it seems Karen, the sorcerer you've recruited, has made breakfast for everybody. It's light, but it hits the spot. There's not much talking from your three companions. Your former girlfriend is still there, Daphne. Jim seems to be sharpening his swords. Carriage is quiet, sipping coffee. Any information or questions you can't take or seek after today, as you've been put on the spot and need to go to your destination. So, quick words before you go.
Ride or die, bitches. Ride or die.
Hey,
Did everyone get enough sleep?
Yeah.
Well, yes. I trounced the shit out of it.
You would have noticed that War would have come down earlier than most of you, and his lances and shield that he carries on his back are polished to a gleam, and he's just sitting there quietly sipping a hot beverage.
Well, if shit really hits the fan down there, it's been an absolute honor, folks.
Or is going to raise his glass and say, "If I died today, it was an honor dying alongside of you." And he's going to take a sip and smile at you. That awkward bird smile.
I promise, if y'all all die today and I get away, I'll talk to you.
Thank you. That is strangely comforting.
You're welcome.
Just don't take
I'd like to
any
think
of
that-
my bodily fluids, please.
Even in the great beyond, I'd like to think you would speak to me just to give me more shit.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I said we were ride or die, and the thing is that I still ride when we're when we're dead. So.
Uh-huh.
No matter what happens, I intend to make a very good show for my patroness and her husband. So if I'm not able to go back and tell them what happened, and one of you can, would you for me?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, I've got songs ready about all of you, so if I
Make sure
that...
Jorah lives. Legacy is
Yeah.
more important than single life. That's how I've always thought about it.
Yeah. Make sure the legend lives. Yeah. Yeah,
Jorah,
sure.
your lips are especially puckered today.
You know, we're about to go into a really lengthy, serious fight. I'm glad that we've got that moment. Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, there are lips that may never get to kiss anyone again. That is a crying shame.
Are you telling me you didn't call Uncle Beltane to come down and smooch you before you possibly rode to death?
No, because I spoke to him yesterday and he was busy, so he had his chance.
Well, if you survive, you should teach him a lesson.
I should. Well, everybody, I feel like we should all walk shoulder to shoulder, slow, intentionally slow, we all walk really slow, just to look really heroic as we go down there.
Well, as we do that, or just before, I used to be the captain of the guard at the tree that I grew up in. And each time we would go to battle, we never actually went, but we would kind of have a thing, we called it a powwow. We all gathered up in a circle, and Orr's going to kind of spread his wings and gather up in a circle. I don't know what the right name for it is.
I don't think it's that, but
I'm sure it isn't.
I think it's a hype circle. It's a hype circle. Are we gonna have a hype circle? Or are we gonna hype each other up?
Let's have a hype circle.
Let's
Yeah,
have a
I'm
hype
down for
circle.
I guess we don't have a name. We at the guard station we shout, guards of, but we should make a name so people can remember us.
True.
Are you
body
saying
fluids.
are you saying that we need a team name? Is that what you're saying?
Why don't we?
You want to name the team?
Jorah's got to call us something in his songs.
I guess so.
Let's see how we perform in this battle, and then we will make the decision.
I mean, I was just gonna say we're disaster gaze, but it's
Oh, disaster gaze! I am down for that.
Or start slowly chanting, disaster gaze.
Disaster lesbian and the twinks.
Disaster lesbian and the drinks. Disaster. Well, oftentimes disaster gaze. Disaster gaze. In a crescendo that culminates in them circling round and round and eventually shouting. At the end, we're all spent and hyped up.
Oh my god.
Let's go be disasters together.
Let's go be some hot messes. Let's do it.
Okay. So, disaster gaze.
Yes.
You left the abode you're staying in. Your 3 companions following after you, leading you where you need to go. And he leads you down a set of staircase away from the first frontier to what looks to be an underground lair. a sub-city of sorts, city built on top of another city. But as you walk through these districts, it's quiet, and you notice the buildings are as well kept, well polished. Seems to be less of a population here. And he leads you to what looks to be a grand building with tall pillars of marble, a double door made of beautiful mahogany wood, no windows, or at least no windows you can see through. It looks like they're all boarded up. Karen knocks to the door and says, "Up the set of stairs we go." Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Jim looks you.
Yeah,
Ride or die.
ride or die, bitches!
And trots up to the door.
Love him.
Oh man, is Jim gay? Is he also like?
He can be gay
It's never
adjacent, it's
specified.
fine. Yeah.
Are we his
It's a
are
spectrum.
we his gatekeepers? Like, is that how this works? Like-
You know, everyone's somewhere on the spectrum.
Not everyone, but you know, some of us. Anyway, what go ahead, Jim. Knock that shit down. I believe in you.
He just looks to you and tries the doorknob and pushes the door open.
It's unlocked.
Oh, nice. Here, have a cookie, and I'm gonna toss him an oatmeal raisin.
He looks at it and tosses it back at you.
I hate raisins.
Bitch.
Ah, man. But listen, I'm just looking out for you. You need fiber in your diet.
I eat people.
As he goes into the building.
And that's why you're constipated.
Well, the people you eat need to eat more fiber.
I'm gonna eat the oatmeal raisin cookie. That's Daphne's favorite.
God, I love this twisted paladin, Pelor.
I eat people.
But as you enter, good coffee today, folks. You enter into it, and before you see a cacophony of sorts
Mhm.
of things. You see various deep-colored fungus kind of growing along the floors and up the side of the stairs. You see a creature that looks to be made of mycelium standing on the first flight of stairs, and two flanking, strange-looking skeletal beings in long robes on either side on the stairs. They don't seem to notice you yet, or if they do, they're not giving any mind to you.
I have like a spell prepared for the moment the fight's about to start.
So, what do these things... Alright, so... I guess I have some questions. You've got these shadowy things, right?
Those are the fungus.
Those are the fungus. And you
Fungus
got...
are denoted in the multicolored circles,
Okay.
minus the two spectral
Okay.
beings on top of the stairs.
And you got this spray right here.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, can I nature check the fungus?
Sure.
Okay. Can I
You
argue...
could do so with advantage, because you've encountered these fungus before.
Oh, okay. Can I just argue survival, just because I'm proficient in that one?
Yeah.
Right, 20. Dirty.
These are the violet fungus you encountered in the shadow.
Okay. What do I remember that them, like, doing? Are they just luminescent? Like, what are their uses? Are they, because that was a long time ago out of characterly, like almost a year ago. So I need like to be reminded out of characterly like what they are.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that they have a bit of a reach on them,
Okay.
and they can move if they so choose, but not very far.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of lean in and be like, those fungus can penicillin slap us, so be careful.
Or just gonna crouch down low. His lance is at the ready.
Yeah.
Should we take out the multitudes or the big ones first? Should we even the odds or level them straight through the middle?
I almost feel like evening the odds would help us in the long run, because
We're just gonna nod.
Lots of little things can back away at you.
Yeah.
So to speak, yes.
Mm-hmm. Good one. Good one. Good one.
I will need somebody to track initiative for a grand total of 3 and 4 rounds.
Okay, the grand total. I can't do it. Somebody else please do it.
I got your back.
All
I have a
right.
piece of paper at the ready.
All right.
Please notify me when 3 rounds have passed, and then notify me when the 4th round.
Mhm.
On initiative 20.
On whoever's first.
I also have
First initiative, follow that one.
I also have a kind of a question for you real quick, Jen. Would you like for some of us to take some of these NPCs off your hands for their actions?
If you want to control Joe, you can.
Okay.
Though. I've already rolled Jadario's initiative,
That's fine.
so that's fine.
Hmm.
I can't give you gems or carrots because their
Yeah.
sheets on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just to kind of take that pressure off of like rolling against yourself. Like I've been in that position. So I don't want it to take some of that pressure off of you. Yeah, I'll roll Joe. I'm just gonna look at her stuff real quick. Oh yeah, that's dope. That's
But-
what got this. Mhm.
Roll initiative. I've rolled initiative for everything in this room already.
All
so
right. Time for some.
If you tie, you get a .1 to your initiative as the defender gets the right of way.
Gotcha.
As we prepare for combat, Or is going to take a flask of bubbling green liquid, tap it to Jorah's flask, and say, "Bottoms up."
Bottoms up.
I'm gonna stare into it and down the whole thing. That's the potion of heroism.
Yeah, I'm gonna down some mimosa from my alchemy jug whilst patting my friends on the shoulder, and I will also cast heroism on the other three of us.
Heck yeah. What's our temp HP for heroism?
It's my charisma, which is 5. So
Okay.
every round, you gain on your turn, you gain 5 temp
Okay.
while I'm concentrating on it.
While you're constant, does that
I don't think it
stack?
stacks.
That's what. It doesn't stack. It's just that we always have an extra 5, and if
Yeah,
we
so
lose
if you're
it,
losing them, you gain.
comes
you,
back.
You gain the 5. Yeah.
Gotcha. I like that.
And,
Gotcha.
You're immune to fear. For what it's worth.
Awesome.
I'll concentrate for that just now until it's polymorph time.
I like it. All right. Disaster gaze. Here we go.
Alright, so since you're keeping track, Martin,
Yep.
whenever Kara gets to the top, that will start the new round.
Okay. Gotcha. And we're starting. This is round 1.
This is round 1.
Okay.
So, the creature at the top of the stairs turns and sees you all, and with black and yellow eyes, just glares down at you as you notice up at the top of the stairs. 2 white guards, as in the guards from the Shadowfell, that rule in the city of the dead. It's like either side of this creature. Carrick is first. He will press a hand to his chest and cast Blade Ward. So he's protected for 1 round against anything that's sharp and pointy. Then he will quicken a spell, and you see a spiritual weapon appear.
Nice.
A spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna have a random object be his spiritual weapon.
He's a celestial sorcerer. Or divine soul.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't cast it. Alright. So that's Carrick. Mohammed.
All right. Where did he put his spiritual weapon? Sorry, I was trying to find it.
Okay.
Aha. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna take a cue from that and see how close do I have to get to that. Okay. So I'll get within range. Pop myself up. Move myself up here, and I'll do a spiritual weapon as well on this side.
Okay.
And I'll put my snake icon there.
Okay.
And that gets an attack the turn you cast it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as a bonus. Cool. So I will do that.
And
Assuming a 10
Yes.
does not hit.
Luck points,
All
luck
right.
points.
Tendon does not hit.
Reroll. You have a 21.
Oh, can I decide to do the reroll after I've rolled?
Yeah, I mean,
Luck
it's
points
up to
have
Jen.
absolutely,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually what
Yeah.
rerolls are for. It's like, I don't like this, I'm going to reroll. Yeah.
I will do that. Do you want me to roll again or use the one that's
Yes.
there?
Because we're going to act as the second number as an advantage roll
Okay.
in this particular scenario.
All right. In that case, it is a 21.
21 hits.
Eight force damage.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. It takes it, and you see it kind of rock against this white, and it looks up to the spiritual weapon and then looks down at all of you, seemingly to have noticed you for the first time in this grand kind of entrance foyer made of beautiful woods and carved stone. It doesn't seem happy. Sure.
Right. I am holding on to my inspirations for now for tactical things down the road. So I'm gonna do what we said and start to pepper off little guys. I'm gonna go for the guy at the back here
Mhm.
and let off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Sure.
What do I get? +8. Big money, no whammies. Yeah, 18 plus 8 is a lot. 26?
Yep, that hits.
Never mind, I'll just do the damage altogether. 8, say 16.
16. Okay.
Does it hit as well? No, there's the two hits. Okay. Then it is 2d10s of force. Where's the d10? That is a 9 and a 1. So 10.
Okay.
With my flowery Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you hit it and it smears this fungus across the floor.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do it from a distance. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah. It's still there, but you've smeared some of it across the floor.
Yeah.
Alright. Good job. Any movement?
No.
Okay.
I'm
sure?
staying as far away from everyone as I can.
You should spread out maybe just a little.
Well,
Maybe just a little.
Sure, I'll slide down the wall a little. I don't want to get too close. I am squish.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, that's the white's turn.
What did you do?
Just move.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Or is gonna
Oh.
brandish. Yeah.
No, I've just realised Roll20's making it. I can't see people's tokens moving, but apparently that's a thing that Roll20's doing right now. It's having a bit of a hair. Never mind.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Okay. Or is going to say to Memhan, "You take the top. I'll take the bottom." He's going to brandish both the spears and.
Unorthodox, but all right.
Where's the
Presumptuous of
disaster
you,
game? And Or is going to brandish both of his spears, and with pushing off with a wave of wind, he is going to move here, and with a lance forward, he's going to strike this mold. And that is 20 to hit for
20 hits.
15 plus 5 damage.
Okay.
That would be fire damage.
You take this one out.
With his remaining movement, he's going to charge again, and let me make sure. It is only once per turn, I believe. Yeah, once per turn. So he's going to charge again, and with his second attack, he's going to attack this one. That is a 14 to hit, which I will re-roll. Do I get to know whether it hits or not before I re-roll?
Yes.
Okay. Then I won't use the re-roll, and that's for 11 fire damage.
Right. You hit it, and it's on fire, but it doesn't seem to be concerned with being on fire.
Okay. As a bonus action, Or will thrust with his lance forward, and a cyclone of wind will horizontally attack this creature. He must make a DC 15 strength save or be knocked prone. Should have done that before I attacked. Okay.
Weirdly enough, it makes a 9.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Alright. You can't really knock a fungus prone that's already on the ground.
If he's immune to being prone, that's the thing.
It doesn't need to be prone to do what it needs to do. In the sense, it's a fungus.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's prone, I have advantage. So if it is immune,
Alright. It is the silence's turn.
Yeah.
You see, it kind of lifts itself upwards. Not so much, it can't really so much fly, but it can hover, as the room itself isn't high enough to allow good fly advantage.
Mhm.
But it will move. Paint it so you can see if you can't see what it's doing.
Yeah. Right in our grill.
Oh boy.
I am David.
This is why I told us to spread out a bit.
Well, we just didn't have the turn yet. Like, that's to get there.
It'll stay there and not take an action. It seems to want to put you at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Jim's turn.
Yes.
Go, Jim, go.
Boy. Ride or die.
Get him, Jim!
I'm expecting a real war cry from you, Jen. Come on. Give her.
So, the unfortunate thing about the silence is any verbal component to any spell
Mm-hmm.
does not work
Gotcha.
within its radius.
Gotcha.
And the paladin has nothing but verbal
Vocals. Yep.
spells.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna go up there and hit it. Because he's Jim. That's right. Misses. But a non-nat 20 hits. Yeah, non-nat 20 hits.
In the silence is aura. Is there any
Mhm.
sound, as far as I can tell?
You can't tell anything unless you're within the
Mhm.
aura.
Okay.
You can hear outside of it, but inside of it, it's basically the deafened conditioned constantly, and it affects all verbal components of all spells within that radius. You can see its radius, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm.
Because I made sure you could see it.
Yeah.
Okay. But Jim deals 8 points of piercing damage to this thing. I lied, he doesn't do 8 points of piercing damage. He does 4.
Oh, because he
That's
can't.
piercing.
Because he can't smite without it being verbal. Damn it!
It's more
Jim!
like this thing seems to have resistance against it type.
Mm.
But he's doing his best for a little old friend.
Yep.
But that's Jim. And if you could hear him, because he's shouting within the silence, it'd be very crude. Very loud. Alright. Oh, this does nothing else there. Daphne.
Alright, so Daphne, being Diet Wizard Cleric, is like, okay, this is not okay. There's still a bro there. There's still one right there. And we did agree that we were going to take care of those guys first. So I think Daph is going to move here. She's going to get out her mace, and she's going to get out her shield, and she's going to swing her mace at this thing. With her gauntlets of ogre strength. Like, just like, whew, let's go, bitches. Like, so she is at a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. For 8
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
Cool. You take it out.
Yep, that's her action. Bonus action wise, I don't think she has anything right now that's really susceptible to bonus actions in her spells. So yeah, that's what she does. That's Daphne right
Okay.
now. Mm-hmm.
As Daphne strikes with rippling muscles. You can see Or not expecting this.
No, it's even
Kind of.
better because her muscles aren't rippling. She's still very much a lanky, lithe half elf. Like, it's a very tiny lady smashing the shit out of this fungus. Like,
It is Joe's turn.
Alright, so Joe, she will... I think she's going to go ahead and engage the homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
And she will... I gotta look at her stuff. She'll go ahead and attack two-handed with her longsword.
Okay.
And I will probably have her do her... It's a big... You know what? I'm going to let her do her psychic blades, too, probably. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend one use of your bardic inspiration to deal extra psychic damage. So, like, if it misses, like, the inspiration doesn't happen, but from what it reads... But she'll deal the extra damage if she hits with her psychic blades. So she'll two-handed longsword this. It was an 11 hit.
Yeah.
I would like to use a reroll from the pool, if that's
Mm-hmm.
acceptable. 17 hit.
Yes.
Alright. So this is the normal longsword damage of a 7, and then the psychic blade damage with 15. So she expended one of her bardic inspirations for that.
Okay.
Okay.
She hits, but
Mhm.
doesn't have the intended effect with the sword.
Right. But the
She misses.
She knows she hits. It
yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
do as much damage as you hope.
Yeah,
Got
but the psychic ability definitely connects, right?
Goes through.
Mm-hmm. Then, as a bonus action, I know she's silent right now, but it doesn't say that inspiration. You know what? No, she's gonna keep those psychic blades, I think, because that's super important. So never mind. She's not gonna spend her extra bardic inspiration to inspire. She's gonna keep those psychic blades. So that will be her turn.
I would say if she's inspiring other, it has to be a verbal.
It has to be verbal, like,
Yes.
so she can't be a dancer, is what you're saying?
I mean, it would look really
Yeah.
fucking confusing. You see all your companions.
I would like to point out, if I see that booty shake, no matter if I hear anything, I will be incredibly inspired. But I feel that. I will honor the DM's request on that. That's her turn. I'm really glad that they're back to back so that when I have to pee, it's all like right there.
Jen, you feel quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Round
I
two.
don't know if your mic. It sounds like your mic's a little far away.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're coming back to volume.
Oh, there we go. We've got stormy weather coming over Scotland right now. Maybe that.
Probably.
No, I heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's always this. It's weird. It's a weird mic. But
The lightning might have affected the microphone on your end.
might have.
Okay.
He. Because spiritual weapon is a verbal component, and even though it's already up, I would say he can't use it because he's in the aura. But he will, because he's not in any particular range. Move there towards the light and then make it come over. So you'll get around that and then use the spiritual weapon to attack.
Is the beholder his spiritual weapon?
It is.
Okay, like I just wanted to make sure. I was like, we're not. That's okay. Just
I had
making
that
sure.
same experience.
Y'all can't see the map, but there's like a beholder token on the map, and I'm just like, we're level 6, Jen.
Look, I send a beholder against a level 4 party. I'll do it to any other level.
Oh
I'll do
She's
it.
burnt cities down.
Monster.
Can attest.
I don't
Can
care.
attest.
You have no idea. So yeah. This spiritual weapon comes and hits the white, and you see the chunk of damage go across his finger.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's hit, and Karen will start prepping another spell behind him.
All right, I will run up the stairs a little until I can hear my own little footsteps.
I would say, if you can't see it, there's a white there.
Mm-hmm.
The white.
I was just seeing, I believe I can push my spiritual weapon 20 feet and just get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have the spiritual weapon attack the white. That's my bonus. 20.
20 hits.
7 force. Big
Yeah.
7.
Big old 7. Yeah, you hit it and it just went,
Every little helps.
And I would like to, as my action, cast a cantrip. I can do that, even though I did spiritual weapon for bonus, right?
Yeah, because it's already up. You didn't really cast another spell, so you can technically cast a main spell.
Oh, well, I'm going to do a cantrip for now, because I'm going to try to take out this fungus that's getting a little too close to my friends. So we'll do that. I will cast... oh, did I saw someone be kind of resistant to fire, but that wasn't the fungus, right?
No. It's more
Okay.
of the fungus just can't react to fire. It's a fungus.
Yeah. It can't
Oh,
emote.
okay, so it's not that it doesn't take damage.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
not that it doesn't take damage. It's more of, it's a fungus and they can't really emote emotion.
All right, fair enough. I will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Oh, that's radiant damage anyway, it doesn't matter. Dex save from the fungus, please.
Want it to be like the most dexterous fungus on the planet. 8.
Hurrah! 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay, it takes it. Still alive.
And that is my turn.
Alright.
Alright. I'm a move and shimmy shake down here. Sup guys? I am going to shoot my Eldritch Blast for my action at this guy, and for my bonus, I'll do the first of my Mantle of Inspiration. So it's people who can hear me, so that's Daphne or Carrig, I believe, and Mehaman. So if you want to, you can currently use your movement, and you don't get opportunity attacks if you happen to be tangling with anyone. You can move your movement just now, and you gain 5 HP.
That doesn't stack on heroism, does it though?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Those are
does?
two separate things.
Okay.
Two separate things, yeah.
Okay.
Like heroism doesn't stack on itself, but
Right,
something else
okay.
can put more on. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do my 2 hits against the dude.
Okay. So or it looks like you're going after homeboy right here.
Yeah.
13.
Then I will do my 30 feet to go after.
But if you want to go after those guys, I can move elsewhere.
No. I'm just thinking of splitting up our abilities.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a luck point because I rolled a 6 for the second hit, so I'm just gonna...
Actually, you raise
That's
a good
better.
point. I should move more over here.
So 24 and 21 for my 2 hits. I burnt one of my luck points, I'll take it off in a minute.
Against.
The one... Sorry, I've got my sheet up. This guy here.
Okay, yeah, they both hit.
For, that's a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 force.
Okay. Still there, but you've hit it.
Yep, I've hit it. Get rid
You've
of
hit
my
it.
mind spells. Yep, I sure
I have
have.
pitter-pattered up the stairs.
Good. Used one of my inspos. There we go. Take away a luck point.
I
I'm
will
good.
tell
That's
you
me.
right now, the fungus AC is 5. So as
Oh.
long as you don't roll in that 1.
Got it. So my 6 might have actually hit then, because it would be a +8. Okay, cool.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll a nat 1 against the fungus, you're
Yeah.
gonna hit.
It's okay. I'll still use it. I mean, it's the last
Mhm.
session. I can take one off.
Yeah. The white. Go up to Carrick. You all watch as this thing reaches out to touch Carrick. And it fucking
Ooh.
touches him. Okay. And you see life drained from Carrick, and his maximum HP is reduced. He failed his con save.
Yikes.
So
Does
My
this?
priorities have just changed.
Yeah. Does the white look well armored?
he looks moderately armored, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, moderately armored.
Okay.
So, Carrick's max HP is reduced by 4.
Okay.
Or
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to move a little closer. Or is now in the air. He flew up a little. I'll mark it in the green box. He is now 10 feet up in the air. And he's going to charge and with a flaming lance impale this white. Roll it. 19 plus 2 for 9 damage. Plus
right.
9 damage. That shouldn't be bludgeoning. That should be piercing. So for a total of 18 damage.
Alright.
Yeah,
You attack and the damage isn't as strong as you hoped.
it is fire damage. In case I forgot to mention that.
It's not as strong as you hoped.
Okay. He is going to attack again. Clearly observing. Okay. That's
Yeah.
12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And save his. Okay. Would you say that these, both of them, both of the weights, were to be in within 30-foot line? 5 foot
I would
wide?
say.
Okay. I am going to again use another gale force.
Mhm.
They must make DC. Actually, have a spell set up for it. Oh, DC 60 strength save or be knocked prone.
So they both fail.
If they fail by 5 or more,
Mhm.
they get pushed back 5 feet, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, Skylancer hype!
5 feet. But the other one stays where it is.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. It is the Silence's turn. And to Jojario,
Mm-hmm.
he ignores her and teleports.
Fuck! God, I can't. Sentinel, a teleport spell. So he just gone.
He just gone.
I bet you gone. Okay.
That's Jojario.
Yeah, Jadoriel didn't teleport.
But
Okay.
He did.
He did. Okay.
He teleports.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Okay.
breaks a claw against Or.
Okay. AC 17.
He misses both times.
Or rolls in flight and comes around again, ready to fight.
Remember, if you have anything that requires you to dive, the room's
Mhm.
only about 15 feet high.
Gotcha.
Just so you know.
Gotcha.
But it's Jim's turn, and he's yelling now. And you hear explicit draconic words just spill from this paladin, and you see he strikes a smite against his war pick. Because he can do that now.
Come on, Jim. Fuck him up.
Fuck him up, Jim!
He'll cast Wrathful Smite against his weapon. And he'll just kind of careen over here.
Come on, Jim. I believe in you.
He misses both times.
My adopted son.
But that's him. And then he kind of you see a realization cross his face as if he's suddenly remembering to do something. His turn is over.
Wait, as it goes to someone else.
Yeah.
Daphne. All right, she's in the silence aura. She's sticking to the plan. She's
You
gonna.
haven't lost any HP, have you?
I have not lost any HP. I'm good. So she's sticking to the plan. She's gonna tumble over to that guy out of the aura, and she will attack him. All right. With her mace.
Yeah.
Yay. For 10.
Yeah.
Smash the shit out of this fungus. All right. Yeah, that's Jody didn't move. Jody is still hanging out back here. Okay. I don't know. I heard her was going. And that is Daphne's turn right now.
Good.
Is he still up?
Barely, but
Barely?
still up.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's the white star. And seeing as a fresh target has made itself known on their set of stairs, they'll move up to you, Mohammed.
Sure.
You see Or silently screech in the white's direction.
Make me a con save.
Good luck.
22.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Daddy, get it.
Constitutionist as fuck.
Okay, sure. So, your HP doesn't get reduced by, like, your max HP doesn't get reduced, but you still take the damage for 6. Ignore the 2.
Alright.
Good thing about saving against life drain is, while you still get
Yeah.
the damage, you don't get the reduction. It's Joe.
All right, so Joe. So the way that I'm understanding this, so correct me if I'm wrong, is that if someone's out of the silence, they can cast a spell with vocal somatics and it'll still affect the people inside of it. But is that correct?
Would appear that the vocal somatics would only target the self on the outside. If anybody's on the inside, the vocal components would not penetrate the aura.
Okay, so it can't even penetrate this. Okay.
The silence is silence.
Gotcha. So it's not just the vocal somatics. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any verbal somatics you have to do outside. It cannot pass through. If
Okay.
you're casting
So
into it.
So, like, for example, if I'm outside of it and I cast a spell, like heat metal on something, the heat
you go
metal,
in.
it won't go in.
It will go in as long as it's outside. But if you're casting a verbal somatic to somebody that's already in the silence, it will not pass through.
Gotcha. So everything has to be inside. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
outside.
all verbal things must be outside of the aura. It cannot pass through
Okay.
the aura. It cannot be in the aura.
But if I cast something outside of the aura and it can move inside of the aura, then the effect works if it's already casted?
Because it's
Okay.
already cast.
That is good. I just needed to know the somatics of that.
So you can do all your verbals outside, but you cannot do them inside or cast them into the aura.
Into the thing. So, like, for example, like, if I was Daphne, I did Spiritual Guardian and I casted it outside, but moving inside,
Yes, that would
the
be fine
Spiritual
because-
Guardians would work. Okay. All right.
As long as you don't have to make them move after that, or if they're just up.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
Because spiritual weapon cannot be brought in because it requires a verbal somatic to move.
Gotcha.
At least
Okay.
that's how I'm going to interpret spiritual weapon.
Gotcha. Or spirit guardians. Would be alright, so I'm looking at Jody's stuff, and she's also a bard, so guess what all of her stuff requires?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And there's
That's
that-
really bad for all spellcasters, yeah.
Yeah. Like, which is, all of the fucking party. Anyway,
I'm
like,
gonna let y'all take care of it, and then when I can't do anymore, I'm gonna.
It's almost as if I created a encounter specifically
for this, so we have to be really
That's
creative.
sad.
Yeah, so you have to be super creative. No, I fucking get it. I respect it. So, what I will do is... I'm just looking at all the things that she has. Yeah. Yeah, because sorcerers, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
Sorcerers don't care.
Sorcerers don't give a shit. Okay. So, what I will go ahead and do is she will go ahead and use her racial ability, Necrotic Shroud. I don't know if it's going to have effect on the silence or the white, because Necrotic Shroud does... I'll just link it. But. Come on, do you think?
Causes fear.
Yeah, so it's a Cha saving throw. It causes to be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. This lasts for a minute or until you end it as a bonus action. Once your turn, you can have one attack or spell. Yeah. So, alright. So, white saves.
He gets advantage because it's a magical effect or a racial effect?
It's a racial effect.
Okay. 16.
16, if I'm going by the... So, yep, 16. Saves.
I believe
It's a
it
15.
says you rolled Constitution.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not Constitution. It's Charisma.
Excuse me.
It's a Charisma saving
So,
throw.
Fails.
Fails. And saves.
White
Let's
still
guess it.
saves.
Okay.
The white still saves.
Okay, so
Let's get
is
this.
that the... So the silence fails. So the silence is officially frightened of... Because, I mean, I imagine she's a fallen Azamar, so I just, like, imagine she's got, like, these skeletal, like, wings that just come out of her back, and you just, like, feel, like, this pulse of, like, necrotic energy, like, almost like how you imagine, like, how something breaks the sound wave. Just, like, ba-boof kind of thing. I love Azamar so much. Like, my favorite... They are my favorite race. I'm just gonna straight up say it. And so, that is her action. So, as a bonus action, she will inspire who's outside. I'm actually the only one. Daphne's the only one outside.
Dora.
Jorah's
Miman.
outside too? And Muhammad?
Miman as
Here,
well.
if you need the science or
Dora's down here.
descriptor.
Oh, Muhammad's out. Okay. So she'll go ahead and oh, and there's still the two guys here. She's just gonna get right the 30 feet right here so that she can go ahead and give an inspirational dice. She's in range of Muhammad. You got a D8 for your inspiration from a College of Whispers bard.
And that's for saves or checks?
I'm gonna check real quick.
Attack rolls as well.
I think it's also attack rolls.
Attacks too?
Yeah.
Great.
Cool. And that's Joe's turn.
Okay.
She has way more than Daphne right now.
Yeah. Let's just switch these guys over. Alright. It is the fungi turn. 4, 5
Here they
fucking
come.
feet.
Oh,
Hola, they coming!
I'm gonna crunch.
The one against you, Jodario, gets 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
Misses.
Yeah,
and
Jody's a
misses.
14, I think. Oh, heck yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
the fungus
They're-
has like that much reach. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a 10-foot reach.
Wow.
They can only move 5 feet at a time, but they've got reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The other fungi, gonna say where it is, Carrig.
It's round 3.
Kitty cat.
I heard a kitty cat. Show us the cat! Show us the cat! We're top of the round. This is a perfect time. Show us the cat!
We'll cast Bane
Yes.
on this.
The cat
Oh,
does
the
not want to be
silence?
God, but
Okay.
Oh,
you are on round 3.
Yes. Alright. Cool. Makes a charisma saving throw against Carrig's DC save, so he's not made.
Dang.
Because he used a meta magic that allows him to cast without verbal components. Because
Yep.
sorcerers don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Sorcerers don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Mohammed.
Right. So this white just got all up in my business. So I'm just going to put my hand on its shoulder and be like, listen, stop it. And cast Inflict Wounds.
Listen! Stop! Just stop! Oh no! Rerolls! Your rerolls! You should. We have so many.
I'm going to use my reroll for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Using my reroll for sure.
And
Does the 22 hit him?
Yeah, 22 hits. Yeah.
Is that right? Holy shit.
no, that's 100% right.
Twen-
I'm
21 necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
like
Inflict
cleric
Wounds
spells are
is a low-
ridiculous.
Yeah, Inflict Wounds is a low-level OP spell.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And I
Especially when
fucking
you
love
when you
it.
get it at high levels.
Why didn't I take
Oh,
the
yeah.
spell earlier?
Lich slap. Lich slap. Lich slap.
Lich slap.
Yeah. So yeah, you do a good sizable chunk of damage to this thing. It's still up, but
Mhm.
it's there.
Well, in that case, I will have the spiritual weapon come up behind it.
Sure, yeah.
And I, the inspiration, can I choose to use it after I roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's inspiration. You can use it whenever.
fantastic. The bardic inspiration. I will use it.
Yeah.
Because I want to hit this thing. 11. I'm assuming that does
No,
not hit.
no, it kind of just bypass your snake. Kind of just bypass the white and goes whoop over it.
Are you flanking the white?
A spiritual weapon
I-
doesn't gain flanking.
Oh,
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon doesn't flank. Okay. Well, that
It
was
has
my
to be
turn.
a
I think
physical
it was still
person.
pretty good.
Yeah. Spiritual weapons don't get flanked because it's not physical.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Jorah.
Right. Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and take out these little guys. I can't. Well, maybe I could try to get a white actually. I'm gonna move up a bit and aim for the white that Mehaman is fighting. And do a tried and true Eldritch Blast for now. This is one of my only attack spells. That's a 12 plus 8, which is a dirty 20. I'm going to use a luck point on the second one.
Which white? The pink or purple one?
The pink one, the one that's on Mehaman.
Okay.
Because I can't see the other one, I'm assuming. 16 for the second one?
16 yes.
Okay, cool. So he's going to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 force. I don't think we're necessarily in need of another Mantle of Inspiration, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. So I'm good. I'm good for the time being. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Yeah. Alright. So like move up on ore.
Kitty.
Kitty kitty.
Pussy! I'm sorry.
So a 21
Rip.
and a 19.
On or?
Yep.
AC 17, so I guess they both hit.
Okay. Damage 10 and 10. So 20 slashing damage against you more.
Yikes. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I guess.
I guess.
You can see a handful of feathers fall out of his wing as he's slashed.
Oh no. Can't heal you when you're in there, buddy.
Alright.
How much reach does he have again?
It's a long sword, so it's only
5.
5 foot. So
Yeah, I am in the air.
how far are you in the air?
It was either 10 or 15 feet.
Well, 15 feet would put you against the ceiling, thus.
So, yeah. 10 feet.
In that case, he'll just use longbow.
Okay. The first one hits, the second one doesn't because AC 5 piercing. Gotcha. That is not nearly as painful. Whew, I'm glad I remember that.
I would say Jadariel
Mm-hmm.
and Jorah. You can make a perception check. Oh, and Mohammed.
Okay, because they're on that side of the...
Yes. Perception check.
Yep.
Dean, what's this guy's perception? 2 characters of the day. 3. So 17? No,
12.
15.
18.
I think, and let me check real quick, though. I have to just make a real quick on this character sheet. Yep, Jack of all trades was checked. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the legit roll. It's 15 for me.
Yeah. I would say all three of you do see somebody just kind of materialize
Mm-hmm.
into the space on top of the stairs.
Okay.
Oh
Right here.
boy!
Something happens
Oh.
here.
Okay.
And it is her turn. As she kind of just seems to materialize and she just goes,
She has goddamn pronouns. Jesus.
"This is fun." As she kind of flicks her hand towards you, Jorah. With 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
And she steps forward, slowly examining the field before her. And the rest of you now see a beautiful red-skinned tiefling with dark red hair, black horns that curl upwards, and behind her, beautiful elegant hair, and a long robe of gray, kind of just adorns her body as she surveys the room real quickly. And she's like, "I know what will be fun," as she snaps her fingers. Or,
Oh no.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah, yes?
it's your turn.
Oh, I thought she was casting a... okay, gotcha. My bad. Right.
We were all waiting for that fade.
I was like, which attribute, which saving throw, what?
It's your turn.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, my kitty left me. I need inspiration. Right. So Does it look like the silence's claws or physical weapons would reach me at the ceiling?
It can fly, so you get the sense it doesn't need you to get out of that space. It can come to you.
Right. Okay. I'll slip away.
You incur a action from it.
Oh, okay. Lesson learned. Okay.
Sorry,
AC
it's just
7.
the first one.
Okay, AC 17. So, I think no change. I think it doesn't hit because it's AC 17 against 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 hits regardless. I mean, if it meets, it beats.
Okay, so then it hit. 11 slashing, so 12 damage.
Yep. We don't go by defender rules. We just go simplistic meets and beats.
Gotcha. Or is going to come around and 15 feet. So he's going to charge again at the white. He's going to make 2. I'll do them one at a time. That's a nat 20 for a crit.
Very nice.
And it doubles all the dice, so I get 2 Zephyrs. Oh my god, okay, I need a calculator. 17 plus 11 plus 12 plus 14, that's 54 damage, 28 of which is fire. 26 of which is bludgeoning. Whew!
The damage isn't as much as you think it
Okay.
would be. It's hurt,
and-
but it's still
Okay. And then he'll make his second attack. That is a 34 to hit for 11 damage of fire. And yes, bonus of I can't really do any gale forces, so I'll just make a bonus. Sorry, that was the wrong click. Bonus action attack. The lance. That's 28 to hit for 16 damage, and that is it for me.
This white goes down.
Whew.
Perfect.
Crit is big damage.
Oh no, who critted? Yeah, buddy! Get him!
I rolled like a 19, an 18, and a 20. And that was
Nice.
a big turn.
It's going to teleport.
Okay.
Or is going to try and say, "You better run."
Try.
Well, he might be silenced.
Oh no! Now it's next to me.
I roll a d4 onto where it goes. Each of the corners has a number on it that you guys can't see. So I'm like, where's it going today?
Mhm.
Okay.
Disaster gay style.
But that's its turn. Jim just kind
Get the lady.
Go fuck some shit up, Jim!
He can move. He's baby. Which one are you? Okay. Yeah, we'll start moving. The slowest things on the planet. Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne is just gonna continue. She's gonna hit this fungi boy one more time. But I think after this, considering how slow they move, she's probably considering, like, especially after this lady has appeared, it's like, this is a thing. But she's like, oh, this bitch has reach. So she'll go ahead and mace this guy first. I'm gonna use a reroll.
Oh,
13.
five hits.
Oh, 5 hits? Then never. I forgot that these things were so. Yeah, so if 5 hits, then don't delete the reroll lich for 5 bludgeoning.
Yep. So you take this one out, easily enough.
Is that calculating properly? I'm just making sure. It's... What did I roll?
You rolled a 1 plus.
Did I really roll a 1? Okay.
I
Just
did,
making
six.
sure. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I should... Okay.
Yeah. It's calculating, you just rolled a 1.
Yeah, because those items... Alright, cool. Does this guy go down? Alright, so, and then with that, bonus action-wise, she's gonna... The way she's gonna move, it's got a 10-foot reach. So she's gonna move, like, here for her first 10 feet to kind of just stay out of this boy's reach. She's gonna... Cause, oh, so wait, this is the 15. Okay, and then she's gonna go
They can move, though,
ahead and go... That's... Whose spiritual weapon is that? That's our sorcerer's
Carrie's.
spiritual
Alright,
weapon. That's... And that's that asshole. Okay. She's gonna go ahead and move next to the spiritual weapon right here. That's what she'll go. And, you know, in the maneuvering to make sure she doesn't provoke any attack of opportunities.
Doesn't seem you've provoked any opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay, you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's her turn.
Which white are you? This white. Okay. So, Mohammed. Still got this
Yes.
white on you.
Yes.
Make me a constitution saving throw.
I'd just like to point out that he's silenced.
Yeah, he
If
is.
that makes a difference. Constitution save, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Nice.
Heck
So you
yeah!
For 24.
Yeah, you only take the 7 necrotic, you don't get your HP reduced. Or,
Let's go, mama.
Lady Justice.
So, you don't take damage, but your HP is still, your max HP is still stabilized.
Mm-hmm.
Benefits of roll
What's the damage?
7 necrotic.
Okay. There goes my temp. Okay.
Jajario.
Alright, so Jody is gonna be like, who the fuck is this bitch? And she's 30 feet. Actually, what is this bitch wearing?
Cloth. She's
Cloth?
not wearing any.
She doesn't have any jewelry on?
No, she seems to be a very practical mage.
Very practical mage, because she knows bars and their goddamn heat metal. That's acceptable. So instead, I will go ahead, centered around her,
Mm-hmm.
we'll cast Cloud of Daggers.
Alright. What level is that?
It's a level 2 spell. Counter spell.
Counter spell.
Mm-hmm.
While
Alright.
she just snaps her fingers like, not today.
Just like a look of annoyance, like that brow twitch.
Yeah, I would have
Bro.
countered that counter, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna need them down the line. I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
on to
save
mine.
it.
We're playing
Yep.
Magic the Gathering.
Gotcha. No, that's, I guess the question that I have real quick. Does our sorcerer also have counter spell? He doesn't?
Carrie
Okay.
never learned counter spell.
Never got counter spell. I was just asking because that is a resource that can be used as a reaction, right? To counterspell a counterspell. You can't like constantly counter spells, but like one person can counterspell a counterspell,
Because you
right?
get a reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Carrick is more concerned with the divine healing side of his magic rather than...
It does mean
Yeah.
this bitch has used her reaction, though.
It does mean that she's used her reaction, which is good for the rest of the spellcasters that come before her, which until she goes again.
Yeah.
So that is good news. Let me look at her. I'm just looking at her bonus things because I don't know this character sheet. I didn't make it. Oh, hold on a second. Is that... Nope, I don't need to do that right now because I already have my stuff going on. What's that? Nope, light cantrip, your counter stuff. Well, if that's the fucking case, Joe is just gonna move into this and square off with this bitch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's her turn.
Okay. Alright, the fungus will continue their tirade.
Coming to get you.
Coming to get ya!
I'm gonna tickle you.
Okay, cool. The violet fungus against you, Mohammed, gets 3 attacks. So let's start with the 40 on my d4. 20, 13, and a 17.
The 20 hits.
So, 8 necrotic from this fungus thing.
Oof.
Yeah, the caveat of the violet fungus is it gets 1d4 rotting touch. So whatever I roll is the amount of attacks it gets.
That's a lot of attacks. Per fungus. That shouldn't
Yeah.
have got advantage. Ah.
It shows that even a CR 1/3 can be pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Carry.
I'm a sorcerer. Fuck some shit up.
Round 4. Do you want me to keep counting?
Everything's in play now.
Cool. Fucking cool.
Against this lady, I would say. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Doesn't make it. Thank God. Okay. So she will take 14 psychic damage as Carrot casts Mind Spike, and he's concentrating on this now. So if he gets hit, he loses that concentration. Okay. Cool. Mohammed.
All right. First things first, I'm going to have this spiritual weapon attack the white.
Because you are in the silence, you can't call it.
Oh, I can't?
But it's
That's not
already
good
up
at
in
all.
melee with it. Or just can't make it attack.
Well, okay.
I would say you can make it attack, but you can't make it move.
Okay.
It's all
Like-
That's okay then. I'm happy with whatever you decide. Because I'm very likely going to take an attack of opportunity this turn anyway.
Yeah. Now, because it's already there, the caveat I had for both Carrick and all spiritual weapons on the field is if you're in the silence, you can't command it to move, but you can command it to attack because attacking itself in the real world doesn't require a verbal when it comes to weapons.
Okay.
So it hits.
So that's a 25 to hit. 11 force.
Okay.
All right.
It's hurt. Really hurt.
It's hurt. Okay. I'm going to risk. Yeah, I'm going to risk an attack of opportunity from this fungus and move around to
And the white.
this
You'll
side.
get 2. Oh no, you're just moving from the
No, I'm
so
I'm
you're
still gonna
fine.
be within melee of the white. Oh no! I gambled and I lost.
So 6 points of necrotic to you.
Hey, we rolled multiple nat 20, so
True.
let's take it.
Yes. All right. I'll send. I can do a point blank sacred flame, right?
Yeah, should be able to.
Okay. I will do a.
I think it would be a disadvantage at point blank. Because it's a
well,
ranged
also,
spell
if my
attack,
target's
right?
if my target's in the silence,
Oh, does it require
Then I can't hit it
to
anyway.
pass into it?
Secret flame breath?
if my target is in the silence area, then I can't hit it, right?
If it's a verbal spell being cast into the silence, then no. I can't hit it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how about a point blank crossbow bolt?
That
Hell
works.
yeah.
How about that?
Shoot it in the face.
that, is that going to be at disadvantage because it's a
Yeah,
ranged
because
weapon?
it's right there in front of you.
That's fine. I'm gonna use one of my re-rolls because I feel like if I get really lucky, I could take it out.
Well, roll it first, because
boy.
you could get really lucky. Oh, okay. You're rolling
That's
dice.
true.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not rolling dice.
Oh, okay.
25
Okay, 25.
or
Yeah,
13 for.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Is
if you're
it-
doing the re-roll, then
I'll do the
Then it
re-roll.
would have been the
Yeah.
25, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that hits.
11 piercing, but that's just regular old piercing damage.
This one.
Still shot it in the face. It's
Yeah, you still shot it in the face.
Hey, did I get it? Good old
Hell
girl.
yeah! Get him! Yes!
You have,
Regular
you have
weapons.
reduced it to 2 health on your last attack, so.
All right, that is my turn.
Me, right, I'm gonna move, and for the first time, I think ever, in this whole series, I'm gonna take a weapon out. The longbow Or gave me, and the arrow of slaying. And I'm gonna
Goes
hope
just
he can
silently-
actually use weapons. All I tend to use is my voice. And I'm gonna try and shoot the bitch.
Okay.
So I'll roll to attack first with the arrow, but I am very willing to use my. That's a 15 plus. What would it be? Dex? Am I? Yes.
I think
So-
someone has a nat 20. I don't
Plus
know who.
6, so 21
Yeah, that hits.
to hit. So regular arrow damage, I'm assuming, but she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It is necrotic damage, I believe. I'll
Is it a
double check.
spell effect?
No,
No,
it's
an arrow. It's a
arrow
uh,
of slaying.
yeah.
So it's a magic.
Yeah.
Yes,
So she'll
The
get
same way-
advantage on this.
Same way
it's
a
a
weapon.
magic weapon.
Yeah, she gets advantage against magical effects.
DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
19.
Okay, so she takes half of this. Wait for me rolling well. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 28, 34, 40, so half to 20 damage. I used
Nice
to weapon,
roll.
guys! I used
Nice
to weapon!
She takes it and kind of pulls the arrow out of her shoulder where you hit her, and she's like, fun.
It's not bad. And then I'm gonna do my,
Real quick
my
though.
inspiration on my bonus.
Real quick though, can I just make an argument that pulling something out of your body should at least take an action? Isn't that like an
No,
official
that's a free
rule?
action, I would say.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I had ruled it early on that anything against yourself is a free action, like potions
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay. So pulling something off of you, pulling a weapon out of you is a free action.
Potions are a free action?
I would say they were a free
But not
action on your
taking it.
turn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, taking
so-
a potion out and
Oh, okay,
holding
gotcha.
it is a free action, but
Gotcha.
drinking it is your bonus action.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Bonus action. Good to know.
If you're administrating it to somebody else, it's your action.
Then it's a
Okay.
yeah. Or Daphne, Jim, and Carrick, I guess. Not that he might not want to, but you guys can. I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration again. You can move your movement just now if you want. You don't invoke opportunity attacks, and you gain the 5 temp HP if you lost the initial 5 from Mantle of Inspiration. So.
Are we still getting the 5 HP every round?
Yes, you guys
Okay.
would be, yeah. The guys who got heroism, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
So
but
that
we're
was
using
definitely-
Fantastic.
yeah.
Definitely me and,
Essential
and
for me
you.
right
now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I would gain those temp because I lost those temps. So yes, you would be getting that. At
But
the
we
start,
lost
at your
the
turns,
the plus 10, right?
Yes.
yeah. Plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
We still have heroism. We don't have mantle. Is that?
No, you've just gained mantle. Heroism, you've lost your heroism temp. No, heroism is the one that you gain every round. And you've also just gained from Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So
Cool.
on your turn, you gain 5 at the start of your turn, provided you've lost it. And I've just given you more from.
Oh, so if we didn't lose that first mantle, does that go away?
No, it
It just
doesn't
doesn't stack.
It just doesn't stack.
It just
Dependency
doesn't stack.
doesn't stack
Okay.
if it's the same thing.
Okay.
If it's the same thing.
If
So
you
I'm
can-
using 2 things to give temp, so
If you can target somebody else, do it, because I still have 15 temp, which is the max that you can give me.
there is nobody else.
Okay.
I'm too far away. Well, no, actually, I'm probably close enough for
Jim
Meta
or
one.
Jodariel.
I have. They got it.
Oh,
so-
okay, cool. So
4
Joe.
people.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Jodariel also has the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Zeta Mage kind of brushes herself off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Oh dear. She glances around. What fun shall we have today?
Did Jim want to move?
Jim is a dumb paladin who's staying right behind
Do your job, Jim!
Yeah.
We're paying you with cookies.
You don't want your cookies.
Since we've already established this is a free action, I'm gonna pull out the chocolate chip.
Alright, so everybody within this cone,
Oh.
it's a cone.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the cone.
Everybody's in that cone.
So this cone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Alright. Good to know.
Oh.
Is this
You
a
can
spell?
make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I counterspell?
Sure. You can counterspell. What level are you counterspelling at?
Well, I have my 3, so if it's higher than 3, I have to roll.
Yeah, it's higher than 3.
Okay.
I'm a roll. So I'm trying to beat
Yeah,
10
do
plus
it.
the 10 plus the spell's level,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm willing to use a luck point. Okay, it's an 18 plus. What do I roll? My magic Arcana?
Yep. But as you cast counterspell,
Yeah.
he flicks and casts counterspell on you.
Fucking, yep. Ooh, wait. Is that the
She's already
beginning?
used her reaction. Oh, wait, no,
It's her turn.
It's her
She
turn,
can
yeah.
use it again.
Yep,
Okay.
that's true. But she just used it. Good to know.
Used her reaction, guys. So
Okay. And
Okay.
Cone of Cold, 28.
Yep. She's on her game today. She brought fire and fury quite literally.
Hot damn.
Yep. It's a con save, right? Not a problem. Alright, so I have 2 things to roll for. What page am I on? Okay, here's...
another luck point, please.
Out of it, Jordario will need to make it.
Yep.
Daphne, you'll need to make character save, so it'll take half.
Yep, so I'm gonna do Daphne first for the con save. Am I in Daphne's character sheet? Yep. I would like to re-roll. It doesn't, well, I failed. So
Okay.
28, right?
28.
Okay.
So you'll take half if you succeed the 17 con save. A blast of cold of air erupts from your hand. Each creature in that cone of cold must make a con save. You take a d8 on half or success, I should say. A creature killed by the spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. So don't die to this thing.
Okay. So am I frozen?
You didn't die from it, did you?
Okay, no. Okay, sorry. My listening I'm deaf. Leave me alone. I'm deaf and this far into the wine bottle.
Good for you. Good for you.
It's,
Get it, girl.
it's like I'm self-medicating.
Apparently, okay, I'm not gonna roll Slayer.
Okay.
No, I'm just thinking because if you're in the process of casting a spell, you can't then also cast counter spell. But
No, you can. I think you
You
can.
can. Yeah, as long as it's a reaction, you
Mhm.
can.
Yep.
Then she used her reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So she
All right,
took
bitch.
her reaction, and she's...
Ooh. And let me do Jody real quick. I did not make her save. So with Jody, she made a 14. She failed. So 28, you said?
Yes.
Okay. I have to get my calculator because I can't math. I have 2 calculators opened? Oh, yeah. I have 2 calculators open because I was tracking my polymorph T-Rex last night. T-Rexes have a lot of HP.
They do. I would say all of you hear a rumbling thunder of footsteps
What?
coming from the far door. And
What
you
in the
see
fresh hell is this?
What?
a troll burst through the door.
What?
Is it a rock?
What?
I told you, this encounter wasn't meant to be easy by any means.
Well, it wasn't! That's the... It wasn't easy! We
Welcome
already
to
know...
hard mode.
What?
Welcome to hard mode.
This is nightmare mode. What are you talking about?
Step right there. Alright. But
Okay.
you all see a troll enter into the dungeon.
Okay, bitches.
Does it stop on any of the funguses?
Doesn't really, but you get the sense the fungus knows who is friend info.
Where is this fucking troll? Okay, he's up there. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Sorry, I need to process that. Just
Yep.
Or
Okay.
let's... Okay, I still have 3 turns. I'm gonna go pee.
okay. Okay. Sounds is in a good spot. Okay. The troll moves 30. Okay. Okay, Aura's going to charge the red witch and attack 3 times with his glance.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. That is an 18. If that hits, I'll do Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
The 11 piercing damage is fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. If I miss with the one, I'll... Okay. That's a 12 to hit. I will instead use... No, I'll re-roll. So I'll mark that off.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep either damage, because I just have auto roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24 to hit for 12 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does not benefit from bludgeoning, but that is fire damage. And then the last hit is 26 to hit for 14 fire damage. And, or just with a floor. Oh, I
Damn it.
up there. With a flurry of lance thrust, he's going to hopefully punch holes in this red, very, very nice lady who he's.
There's still that shit. Like, he is straight chilling. Faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Cool. Alright, Jim. Of course he does. Get him, Jim! Fuck your shit up, Jim. Smite the shit out of it, Jim! We stand Jim at this channel. My turn? Alright, so I'm here. Science is there, Jorah is there. Got Homeboy's spiritual weapon. I am gonna go ahead. We got this bitch here. I am gonna straight up throw a level 3 guiding bolt on her. Yep. She already counterspelled. Okay, come on, guiding bolt. I'm going to re-roll that from the pool. What? Oh my god! What the actual fuck? It just doesn't fucking connect. That's all it is. Just, I do this thing. Oh, I didn't realize that that's what it was. Can I do that? I thought we actually had to physically re-roll. I thought we were just doing an advantage. Yeah, because I saw some people... Okay, so, Jin, what are you rolling? I have to physically re-roll it, or do I take that 16? Okay, then I'm not at advantage, so, no, I rolled 2 natties, and no, like, it just doesn't... She probably doesn't even know anything is happening. I'm just snapping my fingers, and I'm just like... Oh, did we... What? So, timeout, guys. Apparently, we lost audio on OBS, so that's weird. Yeah, like, there's no desktop audio happening on OBS. So hey, nobody leave. I'm just gonna restart OBS, like, real fast, okay? So I'm gonna stop the stream to restart OBS. So hopefully that will fix it. Or hold on, let me just change the settings real quick. Because you can get my audio, because I have my mic, but it's the Zoom audio that's apparently got undone, and that's very strange. It could have been because I pulled out my headphones accidentally. That might have been it. Alright, so I'm just gonna turn off OBS, have it come back up, guys. Please, everyone that's waiting in chat, just give us a couple minutes. It's not a Zoom thing because it's a desktop audio thing, which also means it's not picking up the Chrome audio from Roll20. Okay, so I'm gonna stop streaming. Stop.